All right, here we are. We're live. It is a Thursday. Thursday, but this is a free show. We have two shows today. We have an early show, which is this one. This is free. And then we have a show later, which is a subscriber show. Two shows on Thursday. Very excited about our Thursday mornings here on The Morning Disaster. Hope you guys are doing well. We are live, coming at you, being brought to you by our friends at Recon Techs. It's Recon Techs, called 217-670-1132. Get your car detailed. It's a good summer. Get your car detailed. Get it taken care of, or get it coated. Get a good coating, like a tsunami coating on it. That way you want to ever wax your car again for another. Depends on how long the coating is. You know what I mean? Get a year coating. It means you want to wax it for the next year, or get a 2-3-year coating. Get it all taken care of. You know, you can. There's different ways you can go up. Yeah,
all the way to 7 years.
Yeah, not bad, man. Get your car coated. That means you don't have to wax it or anything. And Just Beds, of course, our friends over at Just Beds, where you can. That's the only place I'll buy. It's the only place I bought a bed in years. There's nowhere else I will go. Nowhere else that I would go to buy a bed. I always get my beds from Just Beds. And that's my bed, my daughter's bed. I think my mom has her bed from there. Goose has his bed. We get all beds from Just Beds. And I suggest you guys do the same. So we want to thank them, our sponsors, to get us going today. Look at Steve. He looks so sober today. I'm very proud of you. You're not blitzed out of your mind.
We haven't even started.
Well, he must be, because he's already giggling like a little schoolgirl.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is a little stoned. I don't know. I am. I was getting dressed today. You know what I mean? And then I started watching this. There's a Louis, and I was watching. I was on Facebook. It was the stupidest thing. I don't know why I do Facebook, but there's a Louis Anderson video. That I start listening to as I'm getting dressed, and it's so funny. I'm listening to Louis, and I'm listening to this video, and then I'm supposed to be getting dressed, but I'm just sitting there laughing, and then I look down, and it's like, holy shit, it was 8-something. I was like, oh my God. So that's why I'm late today, because I was listening to a Louis Anderson video.
Oh.
He was talking about how his dad would always say, "Who wants to go to Joe's?" trying to get him and his brothers to want to go to the gas station with him, so that way he would have an excuse to stop off at the Moose Lodge and get drunk. Just hysterical story. So he tells a story about, they go to the Moose Lodge, and then his dad falls off the stool because he's so drunk. And then Louis has to drive home, and he's 11.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
It reminded me, he used to do, Louis Anderson used to have a cartoon. I don't know if you guys if you ever watched it, but it was a cartoon of Louis when he was younger.
Yeah, it's called Little Louis, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was about his dad's, and it was about his dysfunctional family and his dad's alcoholism and his mom, and they couldn't get away with everything because it was still for kids, but it was a hysterical show. So, yeah. I was caught in the joy of Louis, listening to a Louis bit this morning. So got me going in a good mood. So yeah, we had a good episode of Stainless last night. Was pretty good.
Yeah.
For the most part, until they talk about me. I mean,
well, we couldn't leave you out of it.
Yeah. Did you listen to it last night, Steve?
Yes, I did.
I thought it was very. Usually it's very Steve centric.
Yeah.
And It's usually very Steve centric, but last night it was not as Steve centric as it usually is.
No.
I thought it was very Ray centric.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was as good a show as it usually is. But
Well, that and you didn't have me there.
yeah, there was no Jason
Oh,
either.
good Lord.
Yeah, the production side of it definitely lacked.
Yeah, because I was producing it and I was playing MLB the show while it was going on.
And you just flip them on, let them go.
Yeah, until it's time to play the music and flip them off, you know. And I just stopped it. I don't know. I mean, it sounded like they were doing their outro and the music was playing. It was good. And then they were either dramatically pausing or stopping, but either way, I just ended the broadcast. It seemed.
I wonder what happened to them.
Oh yeah, I thought they were done. They were just,
we were done.
I got it, and the next thing I know, I go back and they're going.
Christina, you should have said that. No, we weren't done, and we were bad mouthing Ray behind the scenes because of him cutting us off early.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. Karen says, Ray, it was all about you and you didn't like it. No, I know. I like it better when they talk about Steve. But they did talk about Beverly. Hi, I'm Beverly.
Yes, we did.
I did like the Beverly chat. You know.
Her and her dog Peanut Butter.
And her dog Peanut Butter, and how Steve is convinced Beverly doesn't wear panties. Hi,
I hope I see her
free
today.
Beverly. Hi, I'm panty free Beverly. Check this out. Yeah. So Corey says, I bet Steve found last night's show rather amusing. Is that true?
It was a better show than normal.
Really? So you like that show? Yeah, I didn't like it.
I think that's the first time he's ever said that.
Yeah.
Well, because the whole damn thing wasn't centered around me.
Oh, so now I see what it is. Yeah. So there was some chat about Beverly's panties.
Oh yeah. I had to excuse myself. I needed to run down to the laundry room and see if she was doing
Oh,
laundry.
And how Steve was going to the laundry room to check out, to get into the washing machine and check out.
No, I'm just gonna help her out. I was gonna put her clothes in the dryer for her.
Did you find any in there? Or?
No.
She's, you know.
Oh yeah.
Is she wearing sundresses or shorts?
No, she wears shorts. Yeah, and I've only seen her in one outfit, and I've seen her 3 times. So.
Oh, she wears the same outfit. She's wearing the same outfit 3 times with no panties. Oh my god.
Oh, good Lord.
Good Lord.
He looks sexy.
Oh my God.
Panty free Beverly. Here, Steve.
Oh, I would love that.
Here, Steve. Yeah. So you haven't found her panties in the dirty clothes, or
No, not yet.
Maybe she doesn't wear any. Maybe you're right. Maybe. So you say that you don't see any bra for sure.
No, there's definitely no bra.
Oh, look at that.
No. Yeah, there's definitely no bra because when she sits in the chair, her nipples are kind of like where her belly button is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Saggers. She got some good saggers on her hands.
Good Lord.
That way you get in there. Beverly. Oh, here's Steve. Here's Steve. Play with my titties. Oh, yeah. Hold on, Steve. Here's Steve. Play with my titties. Yeah, like that. Go on down. Yeah. Hold on, let me undo my shorts.
I would love that.
Hold on. Let me unbuckle. Hold on. All right, Steve. Now you can play with my titties. Yeah, you like that. You like that. I see Jason's wearing another Morning Disaster shirt. Looks good on him. Look at that shirt. That one looks good, Jace. Look at that.
Yeah, this one is a little different than the ones that Christina and Dan have because it doesn't have the little shading in the back on the letter.
I know, yeah, but it still looks good.
Yeah.
She doesn't do that shading. That shading's only for Dan. Oh, Dan, the shading man. They got their shading in their shirts. Their white, the white background of lettering.
I ran out of vinyl, so.
How are you already? You haven't even done Steve's banner yet. How are you already out?
I ran out of the white vinyl. That's why Jason
here
doesn't
we
have
go.
it. Yeah.
Here we go. Sorry, Steve. Steve, I'm very sorry. I
That's okay. It's okay.
understand your concern.
I still have green for the banner, so.
Yeah, we see what's not done. So,
Yeah, I know. It's just.
so
I
there
have
was some-
something. I put something on the wall now, so I'm not quite. So
I see your T-shirts are up there. They look very professional.
yeah.
I wanted to talk today. I did this originally on Saturday. But then I said on Saturday, I go, hold on, I want to save this for Steve.
Huh?
So I made a
Because I had
point.
a pussitis.
Yeah, because Steve was suffering from pussitis on Saturday. And so he missed Saturday's show. But it was we did two things. Number one was we did what? The classic donut. We did think about donuts.
Oh yeah.
And then we did a thing about kissing. All right.
Oh boy.
And how they did a poll to ask how many people you've kissed.
Uh-huh.
They did it to all Americans. They asked them in a romantic way, how many people have you kissed? And the most common response was 5 to 10 people, and 20% of people said that. And it was the same percentage for men and women. So it was people that said they romantically kissed 5 to 10 people in their lives.
I thought of that. Yeah.
That seemed very low to me. I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh,
That seemed very low.
mine's
didn't?
6. Mine's 6.
Well, even you're above it. So yeah, the response was, oh yeah, I guess 6 is in there, isn't it? All right. Yeah. So most people said 5 to 10.
So
But
I fit
there
right
were some
in.
people. There were some people that picked less than 5,
Oh, I don't think. Well.
and then there were people that said they haven't kissed anyone yet.
Oh, well. That's interesting.
Yeah. So you're saying if 5 to 10 is accurate with you, you said you've had
Yeah.
6. All right.
Let's say
So
6.
how many of them were cousins? What do we have here? What were the? I imagine your ex-wife's got to be 1, right?
One of the cousins.
I'm just saying the ex-wife's got to be number. So the ex-wife's got to be 1.
Oh, I thought you were saying the ex-wife was one of the cousins.
Then I remember.
That's what I thought you meant.
Oh, sorry. Then that the 14-year-old that you first lost your virginity to, I imagine she's got to be number 2, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
All right. So there's the ex-wife and the 14-year-old, and then the hooker that robbed
yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Sonny. Yeah.
The hooker that Sonny the hooker that robbed you in Chicago. So there's 3.
But I never really kissed her.
And then there was you never kissed her? You never kissed Sonny?
Not romantically. I mean, I sucked on her boobies.
Didn't that give you away that there was something if she didn't kiss you romantically?
Oh, she didn't kiss me romantically. All we went to bed, she sucked my Peter.
Okay, but she washed it first, right?
Yeah, she wanted no.
Okay, but so you should have known she wasn't your girlfriend, right?
She was my I introduced her to my mom.
Oh my
but
God.
if she wasn't romantically kissing you, how did you not know something was up? That's the one that had the boyfriend that robbed you, right? Remember you fell asleep and then me going, do you remember?
Married.
I'm just saying that you fell asleep and she brought the guy into the house and they robbed you.
Yeah.
She didn't romantically kiss you and you didn't know something was up?
No, I don't. We kissed, but not like romantically. I got to play with her boobs a lot, and then we would get in bed, and she
Oh
say,
my God.
do you mind if I wash first before I do this? And then and the next day, yes. We never even had actual sex. We just had oral sex.
Oh, good Lord.
God.
Well, probably good.
And how did you introduce her to your mother? Did you say, "Oh, hey, Mom, this is so and so, my hooker for the night"?
This is Sonny.
I said, "This is Sonny."
Where'd you meet her, Stevie? I was driving down the street and pulled over there underneath the bridge, and she jumped in the car. Oh, all right.
She needed a ride, asked me what I wanted, and
Where did you meet Sonny?
how much money I had.
I have plenty of fish, I believe. I'm almost sure. I have plenty of fish up in that area.
So, all right. So who was all right? So I got the ex-wife. I got the 14-year-old, the first one you ever hooked up with. Who else is on the list?
Well, I've had a few relationships.
Yeah.
Since my marriage.
That had romantic kissing involved?
Yeah, I've had since my divorce. I've had 1, 2, maybe.
So there's 4.
Well, I had one after, like my single days before my marriage. I had 2 there.
All right, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, well, you got
That's
your
it.
6.
And that's it, yeah.
Irene's counted 34.
That she's romantically kissed?
That she's romantically kissed,
Lord.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, she goes away 35. Well, okay. 35.
Oh.
Well, what I would say is, listen, I've been married for a long time since I was young, but I still have. I think my number's up there because I told you the story when I was younger. We would have, there would always be parties out in, different areas. So there'd be a party and, the beer keg parties. And so, if you're dating someone, you went out and had sex or whatever. But if you weren't in a relationship, if you were just there and there was another person that you were attracted to, you would end up with them and just end up making out at the end of the night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you weren't dating someone, then you'd end up with a different person every party,
Right.
At least that's what I'm remembering that would bring my number up is I'd end up making out with somebody. And I certainly didn't end up having sex with them, because I'm talking 16, 15, you know what I mean? You'd hooking up with a different person every party, and then you got the girl that you always, at the party you're always like 2 girls start flirting with each other and kiss her, and then you have the 2 hot girls kiss. That counts. They're kissing romantic. Look at Irene says, "Oh, I forgot about the girl with the star tattoos." Yeah, she's kissing on some girls. That's what I'm saying is
She's up to 39 now.
good Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, see, so
I thought mine was bad.
yeah.
Are you still counting yours?
You still counting yours, Christina?
I have a number in mind.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, if you really count, you could, I certainly haven't counted all mine, but I know that it's embarrassingly high. What's embarrassingly high? Above 10, right? Wouldn't you think?
I think 39 would be very embarrassing.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think mine's 39.
I'd say 20 would probably be embarrassing high. Maybe
Yeah, but
high.
I'd be over 20, so yeah. But I cut it off because I got married young. Or I met Dee young and fell in love, But there was some. Oh, Dan says he came up with about 15.
Jeez.
It's not quite embarrassing though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Irene's number. Good Lord.
Yeah, I think mine would be somewhere
Irene kisses her
right
children with those
between 10
lips.
and 15.
So you think you're up there around Dan's number?
Yeah.
Maybe that's not bad. Yeah. I'd say if you had a breast in your mouth, then I'm just trying to get Irene to admit that,
Oh, no, I've had more breasts. I've had more breasts in my mouth than kisses.
Whose breast have you? This is not cousins?
No, not cousins, but there will be two other. If you're adding those 6, then add 2 more just breasts, not kisses.
Whose breasts were in your mouth?
They were women that I was seeing. One of them was the old lady that I was living with in Mattoon, and I lived with her and her old roommate. And they were weed smokers. Oh boy, they had it. I had it.
Wait a minute. How did you move in with an old couple in Mattoon?
There were 2 older ladies. I
Yeah.
met one off Plenty Fish. We started talking. I learned about their lifestyle. I thought, man, you guys got it made. I'm gonna call. I need to come live with you. She said, oh, come on over. You can share the rent. So I moved in over there, and it was like clockwork. You got up at 8 o'clock. At 9:30, it was time to load the first bowl.
So you and these old women would just smoke weed all day?
Yep. Yep.
And then you'd put their breast in your mouth?
Just one of them. Just one. I slept with one of them. But we never had sex, but I slept in the same bed with her. That's why I got her breast in my mouth a couple times.
Look at that. Irene says she's had 4 breasts in her mouth and 2 vaginas.
Steve, will you let me see my vagina?
Yeah. Only 2 vaginas in your mouth. Good Lord. I've had quite a few vaginas in my mouth. I mean, not at the same time or anything. But I know it's something. Yeah. My goodness.
So I'm a little low. I'm a little low on that one. I'm only 1.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I bet Christina's had more.
But then that's another one I forgot
Vaginas
about the passionate
No.
kissing. So I'm up to 7 now.
You had 7 what?
I'm having 7 passionate kisses because.
Oh, so now you just found another passionate kiss. Who would you find, the old lady?
Well, no, the gal that I had her vagina in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't old. She was nice. She was nice. That's when I lived in Casey, Illinois.
Whose vagina was in your mouth in Casey, Illinois?
The lady I was living with.
Oh, and where did you find her?
Plenty of fish.
So there's plenty of fish is where you go to get vaginas in your mouth?
Yeah. You don't have to go there, but that's how you meet.
The last so many stories have had you starting with plenty of fish. I mean, you know?
And with the exception of probably 2, I've met all of them off of Plenty of Fish.
Good Lord. Wow. Look at that.
Another one of them was stalking me on Facebook, and another one that was just a mutual friend said, "Hey, she'd like to get to know you." Really?
So wait a minute, you've had how many vaginas?
Only one in my mouth.
Only one.
Yes.
But weren't you married? I mean,
that one was never. No. I think that would have been impossible to get to. Quite honestly.
I think we lost Jason.
Fuck. Steve.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh my God.
Don't you throw up on my floor. Throw up on my floor, you're licking it up with your tongue.
Oh, good Lord. You should see if Shelly, is interested.
God.
Hey, Shelly, are you interested in?
What are you talking about, Steve? Talking about my vagina? Yeah.
Aaron says, couldn't go down on family. I hope there was no. You didn't do any of that to your cousins, did you?
No.
Oh no, but pray not.
Oh my God.
Good Lord. So, sorry, Steve. I feel like the female population lost out. I think Steve could do some. I think he could probably do some good cunnilingus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're always hungry. So I imagine Steve's a good eater. Oh, well. Women have lost out, Steve.
Yep.
How many penises have been in your mouth? You've had less penises than vaginas, or more penises?
If I have to put his balls in my mouth, I don't want to put any effort into it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just wondering what's the where the
there were less. So
you're saying there were less. There were less penises in your mouth than vaginas. I was just trying to figure it out.
I think about it though.
So that means most penises in their mouth on the show would be. I imagine would be Christina.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Jason?
I didn't know if Steve had ever had a penis in his mouth or not.
I don't think I have. I don't.
Right. You don't.
You don't think you have? So.
You've ever had one?
There was some times in my college years that, man, I did things that I don't ever remember doing.
Well, you said
Had-
you were involved in some kind of swinging. You were involved in some kind of swinging. Didn't you say the first time you had sex there was another couple in the room going at it?
well, yeah. Her sister in my
Was that
in my room.
with the 14-year-old?
Yeah, and her sister, who was 18, was having sex with my roommate, who was a
Yes.
virgin. We set it all
Oh
up.
my god.
And his penis never went into your mouth during all that?
No, they were in separate beds.
How many penises have been in your hand?
One.
That wasn't yours.
Oh, okay.
How many men have had have had your penis in their hand?
What?
None, I don't think.
Well,
I guess
what about? Didn't you romantically kiss the transgender person in
that's true. That's
Chicago?
true.
Yeah.
The transgender. Yeah, the converter.
And you said that when you were feeling,
Yeah,
you were
well,
making out with her, and got all turned on, and then you reached down, and
Yes.
then when you reached in, you found
set of balls.
yeah.
Here,
So
I do remember that. I said
there's
it was-
one. I mean, so you have had.
Yeah, she even had it in her mouth. So
She even what?
she even had it in her mouth.
She had what in your penis?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, did you have hers in your mouth?
Oh no.
Just your hand.
I had the boobies.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's
Corey wants to know if Steve said transgender.
no, I said transgender.
Transgender.
A transgender would be a redhead making the conversion. A transgender sounds very specific.
Oh god, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Irene's got me beat there.
Irene says there's been a rough estimate of 25 penises. Good Lord.
I'm probably still counting too.
Way to go, Irene.
Yeah.
Come to Illinois, you can put one more.
Whose penis are you volunteering?
Mine.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
It seemed like a lot of work to get yours.
It probably is.
Yeah, because you said you
After
couldn't
what you
find
revealed
it.
last week, Remember we remember what you revealed last week. And I can't find my penis, or Steve can't find his penis anymore. We
It's
gotta lift it.
forgotten what it's used to.
We gotta find that clip and lift it off the broadcast and have that clip to play. So I thought that was a good song. Yeah. Considering I was just coming back from COVID,
Yep.
I wonder if this will lead to any songs tonight.
Well, I don't think I haven't revealed anything lately, have I?
Has he revealed? He hadn't revealed anything.
I didn't get stupidly high Tuesday or anything.
You reveal so much. I mean,
Well,
you're constantly revealing things.
I think the big reveal this week was the sister-in-law's panties
oh,
going through
When
a
you were
panty drawer.
Fluffing through the panty drawer. By the way, I get my hair cut today, you guys.
yay.
Yeah. Look at this mop. This mop is finally gonna get cut. So yeah, which is awesome. My hair a mess now. Beverly, we could do something about Beverly. I don't know.
Mhm.
That's where Steve wants to be. Yeah. But at least, yeah, Becky says at least you didn't raid a cousin's panty drawer, did you?
Um,
Oh, good Lord. You're thinking about it?
Oh,
my
fuck.
She's got to sit there and think about it. I mean, that's
By the way,
pretty
I
much
have
admitting it.
never, ever raided anyone's panty drawer. I would never think of
Oh,
raiding anyone's panty drawer.
Especially not our blood relatives.
No.
Jesus.
I possibly could have.
Oh, you so... You're so...
Maybe just sometime visited and go use the restroom, and that maybe in their bedroom and just kind of open the drawers and see what kind of panties they're wearing. And maybe they have these satiny red ones that you could walk around with in my pants.
Very bizarre. Do you remember the first time you saw your... Because you're the right age, Steve. Do you remember the first time you saw a thong panty?
On a woman? Or
Yeah.
I've never seen them on a woman.
What? Really?
You've seen him on a man?
No. Not a thong or geez.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd say
You've
Jim
never
used to wear
seen
one
a-
all the time, from what I heard.
You what?
Who?
I said Jim used to wear one all the time, from what I heard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now let me think. Sonny might have.
Well, my wife doesn't wear anything but. I mean, she's never worn anything but. I have never seen my wife in any full back panties ever. I would think there's something wrong going on if she ever wore them. She's ever worn is thongs. But I remember the first one I saw was I was in college and I was doing a play. And I got cast the lead in this play. It was the first one I tried out for in college. And it had this kissing scene in it, or this whole lovemaking scene in it. And the girl that was my co-star says, well, we should practice scenes. I go, okay. And she goes, well, come on by my dorm room tonight. I go, all right. So I swing on by this girl's dorm room, and she was really attractive. And she was dating this guy who was on the soccer team. So I didn't know the guy that well, but my roommate played soccer, so he knew him. And this is who she was dating. So I thought, well, there's no, this is me. She's not going to, why would she be, doing anything with me when she's dating, this guy?
Yeah.
And so I go to her room and we start reading scenes. And then she's like, well, I want to start with this scene. And it was this big scene where we make out on this bench, and there's a whole sex thing. And so she goes, we ought to get this one out of the way so it's not weird when we're doing it, because we had to do it in front of a bunch of people,
And how many hours did you practice that scene?
Dude, it was awesome. But so I go into her bedroom, right? And we start practicing it, and so we start really making out, and I'm like, I'd never done any plays that had. I did musicals. There were never any music, or there were never any
Right.
kissing scenes. You know what I mean? But when I think I kissed in one musical or something, and it was. Hold on, buddy. My dog's whining. So, but when I did it, there was you just basically held your
Right. Yeah.
your mouth and you just sort of, just brushed your
Yeah.
lips against each other. And this girl was going full on kissing, and I was like, all right, I'll just, I'll just join in. And then she stands up in this skirt she's wearing, and she takes off the skirt.
Holy shit.
And underneath she's wearing a thong. That's the first time I ever saw a thong.
No.
And she was so she was so attractive. And it was crazy. And it was in her dorm room, and here she is in a thong. The first time I ever saw a thong was in this girl's dorm room. And she was wearing it, and she was very, very attractive. And we just kept practicing this scene over and over, and I'm thinking in my head, what does she want to, And then she's wearing a thong, and she's straddling me on the, you know what I mean? It was crazy, and it was definite, my old roommate's in the chat room.
Oh.
He says, no wonder you always liked when I wore my thong in the apartment. No, but this girl, she was, and of course it was, it was like dry humping, but
Yeah.
she was just, Corey says, Ray, were you rock hard? Yeah, of course I was. Are you kidding? Yeah. And she was, straddling. And I was like, does she want to, are we just going to full on go for it or what? And then we're in the middle of practicing, and there's a knock on her door. It was her boyfriend.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Who just got done with soccer practice. And here I am sitting on her bed. I've got full erection. But here's the thing. I had my script. You know what I mean? But I had a script in my hand. So she stands up, she grabs her skirt, puts it around, wraps it around.
Yeah.
And then goes and opens the door, and he's like, hey. And she's like, oh, well, hi, what's going on? And he's like, and he looks at me, he's like, who's what's going on? She goes, oh, we're practicing, and we got our script. And I said, yeah. I said, how you doing, man? I'm Pandu's roommate. And he goes, oh, yeah. And he goes, so you guys practicing? I said, yeah, it sucks. And he goes, I'm gonna take a shower. Is that cool? And she goes, oh, go ahead. And so he goes into her shower, which was connected to the suite, to the
Right.
So he goes in there and takes a shower. And then when he took the shower, I left. But I was rock hard. That's the first time I'd seen a thong, though. But I'm pretty sure if the guy doesn't come over because soccer practice was over, I think I definitely know I could have,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know that I could have full on, gone all the way. But that's the first time I saw a thong, and it was amazing.
First thought in your head was probably, wow, this play's pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, it's the first time that I never had to practice any kind of lovemaking scene. That's for damn sure. I'd never practiced it before. And it was the play's director was the one who said, you two should really get to know each other and because you're going to have to do this in front of a full house. And people will be watching you. So you want it to be as comfortable as possible. So she was the one that talked, the director was the one that talked the girl into wanting to practice, and I was all for it. I mean, for me, it was just, you know, an excuse to make out with this girl. You know, and it was crazy. But I got to tell you, in the scene, and the plays are really. It's Jean-Paul Sartre's No Exit. I don't know if you guys are aware of what No Exit is, but it's about these people in purgatory, and it's very weird. But the whole thing is this guy's life is. I don't know. There's a whole frustration thing with it. And it sort of helped the fact that we didn't end up going all the way in her hotel room. So it just, I'll just say that it just sort of helped in the scene. But that's all I'll get into. But yeah. So when I was 17, that's the first time I had seen a girl in a thong. And it looked, because I had girlfriends before then, but they always wore full back, panties. They had the full back panties. I liked the girl with a thong. Yeah. So the older I got, I always liked the girls, like the dated girls in Texas. And this one girl that I had a little fling with, she always wore a thong. And it was, because she had a real nice body. She always wore a thong. And then, like I said, when I met my wife, she's never not worn a thong. I mean, even now, she still wears them. And they're magnificent, I just, I'm such a fan of the thong. Yes. Such
Ray
a fan.
loves that thong, 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 thong.
Dong, 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 dong. Yeah. Yeah. But my wife is not, she hasn't gone full on, 60 plus go to hell, which I see happens to a lot of people. Like Beverly. Where, the bodies just go to hell. So thank God. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I'm a big fan of the thongs. I'm thinking now about this girl that I hooked up with in Texas. Steve, I got to tell you. This girl, what a body on her. I mean, she was crazy. Her head was a mess. Her head was, I don't know what was going on in that head of hers. What kind of scenarios were constantly going around in there, but her chest was magnificent. And she'd wear that thong. Holy, I gotta tell you. Corey wants to know if that was the wedding dress girl. No, that wasn't the wedding dress girl. It was this girl. How did I meet this girl? My buddy Burtis. My buddy Bo Burtis, it was his sister. It was one of her friends. And so I went over to her house one night. She goes, hey, if you're bored, I'm hanging out at, because I had a little flirty thing with Bo Burtis' sister, you know what I mean? But it wasn't anything major. But so she goes, hey, swing up by my friend's house tonight. We're going to be doing some drinks. And I go, all right. And so I go by, and the friend was super hot. I mean, she was really, really attractive. And so that's where I met her. And then I hooked up with her that night. And then we got together this was right before I met my wife. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Karen was, Joel's asking. Yeah. Karen was the one that invited me over. And then there was sisters. And one of the sisters was super hot, and that's the one I hooked up with. And she was, I mean, I got to tell you, she was really attractive, and she was an amazing, you know, like you spent time with her. It was great. The sex was amazing, but she was crazy. I mean, there were definitely head issues there, but I was sort of dating her when I met my wife. So I broke up with this girl after meeting my wife. And then she got very, very angry that I broke it off. And it was a New Year's, or it was right around New Year's. And this girl that I was dating, she was walking around. We were in this bar called Babaruba's. And hey, Chester, my dog's killing my romantic story by whining. Sorry, everybody. So my wife and I are walking around the bottom floor of Babaruba's, right? And this girl's on the balcony, and she had a bottle of the champagne, and she was trying to squirt the champagne on us. And my wife at the time, we were just on a date, and she goes, what am I feeling? And the girl was trying to throw champagne on me, but it just kept hitting my wife. And I look up, and she's taking a glass of champagne. She's pouring the champagne into the glass and throwing the glass, trying to, to land on us. She was, and she had a sister. Her sister was really good looking. And I hooked the sister up with lamb. So, we were dating sisters at a time. I was dating the younger one. He was dating the older one. And then there was one morning we were doing the show in Texas. And we get a phone call of, oh, there's a crazy person at the Whataburger on Ocean Drive. We're like, what? And so we're on the air, and we start making fun of the crazy person at Whataburger on Ocean Drive. Okay. And it turns out the crazy person was the girl that Lamb was dating. And he was the one doing news. So he was the one talking about it, and I'm making fun of the. And I don't know what happened. She didn't take medicine or something. So I don't know what caused it, but it was embarrassing. And he never dated her again. Then he started dating this girl from the radio station who was awesome, by the way. I love this girl. She was very awesome. But when he dated the crazy sister, it was good. And by the way, he still had sex with her after the incident. At the Whataburger, he still ended up having sex with her, which I always thought was, that would have been the line for me. I would not have, gone past the line. But I think she ended up going to jail, and they, it wasn't full on arrested, but they ended up, she ended up in some kind of trouble. So, yeah. So he ended up sleeping with her that night once the parents got her out of jail. I think he's still hooked up with her. Yeah. But there you go. That's the first time I'd seen a thong. And then since then, that has always been my preference. But because of the girl in college, you know. So I saw the girl in college, and then of course when I went to a strip club, I saw thongs, and
Oh.
then I get the girl in Texas, and then my wife always the girl I lived with before my wife, she had one thong that she would put on every once in a while, but you know, if she would have worn one all, I would have much better enjoyed her if she'd have worn one all the time. She had a great butt, but she just never wore thongs. It was always full back, and they'd always curl up, and you know. They, you know what I mean? Ugh. So it never looked good, you know. I always liked like I said, my wife wears nothing but thongs, and they're fantastic. It just always looks good, no matter what. Even literally, even after childbirth, she, you know, had my daughter, and then she was in the hospital, and then she came home from the hospital, and literally, she had a thong on. So even with her C-section, whatever, she was still wearing a thong. So, you know, she's always looked great for me. I don't remember my wife ever wearing full back anything. So like I said, I don't think she doesn't even own them. So, yeah. So that's just, I guess that's just my luck. Yeah. Oh well. So none of your cousins are on the list, Steve?
No.
No cousins ever wore a thong, or?
No.
Really?
Not that I remember.
No cousin kisses? They can't.
No.
They would not be in the list for kisses?
No.
First romantic kiss was.
Oh, when I lost my virginity. Virginity.
So that was the first romantic kiss? You didn't
yes.
have like we used to go to the Canna Theater, was this theater in downtown Gillespie. So like in 8th grade, you take a date to the theater and you make out with them.
Oh no.
You didn't have anything like that?
No.
There's romantic kisses that don't lead to anything, but they're still.
Never even had any kisses.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't know, how old are you in 8th grade? What's 8th grade? 13,
Was it-
14?
Yeah.
13, 14, yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
So I think that's when I got my first kisses, like right around that area. But it was just, they were just fun little, you know, that's how you learn. I'm sure I didn't know what I was doing
Right.
then, but. You know.
I tried to get it. I tried to get Christine, not Christina. That's the Kim Pontius girl at the 8th grade party, but she kept running away from me.
So you tried to kiss a girl who didn't want you to kiss them? Well, then no one.
Yeah.
Imagine
know.
that.
Was that when you developed your free candy approach?
Yeah, when did you start offering the candy?
Oh, that was in my later days. That was in my later days.
Wow. Yeah. There are girls that are just. Joe wants to know how Steve is high. Yeah. Have you been hitting the vape today or anything?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Steve is always
That's a
high.
yes.
Joel.
Steve's never not high, Joel. He's high every time. He's always high.
No, not always.
You got to hear his show up on Tuesday nights. Holy shit! He and his co-host Bubba were both so stoned. Tuesday,
Oh my
literally, Bubba stopped talking. He goes, "Yeah, I just." Oh, wait, he goes. He couldn't even open his eyes.
Or he giggles so much that you can't understand what anyone else is saying.
They were just so high on that Tuesday show. I should make that Tuesday show next week where there's a free sample on.
Oh
Facebook.
yeah. Yeah, because I go today. I have to go somewhere today.
Where are you going to the dispensary?
Dispensary.
No, I don't have to go to the dispensary.
Or are you visiting your friend that gives you cookie stew?
His dealer.
Yeah, yeah.
Or cougar.
Please
cougar,
don't break down today.
Or cougar dog. What's the weed you get?
Cookie dog
Cookie dog.
and stick icky.
And
I
stick.
think I'm getting some stick icky today.
But you're out of the cougar. You won't.
Well, I'm not out, but I'm low, so now it's a good time to go ahead and replenish. I have plenty of vapes and edibles. And
I think that's the only time I've ever heard Steve say he's low.
Yeah. He likes that weed. He gets so stoned. Good Lord. Yeah. Bubba was he understood what you were saying, Corey. He was just so high he didn't you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was so high he just stopped participating. I mean, it was if I'm telling you, rewatch the ending of Smoke Signals. Bubba is so high. And you could see him. He's smoking.
is.
I don't know what he smokes. Did he have a
vape.
He had a vape. And he starts hitting this vape, and you could just tell it's like 90 proof. And he shouldn't have hit it. He hit it like more than once.
Yeah.
That last time he hits it, it's like, whoa. And he was almost like, whoa. I thought he was going to go down like a tree. Like, oh, someone just took one too many chops out of that thing. Whoa. Timber. Beware below.
Oh, shit.
It's like somebody just took Godzilla's legs out. He's going down.
I say Irene did bring up something I was going to let you know, Ray. Thor: Love and Thunder is on Disney Plus today.
Well, look at that.
Oh.
I'll probably get around to it this weekend. I always heard it's not that good, though. I don't know. If
I haven't seen it yet, so I'll have to.
I don't know if it is or not, but I heard it wasn't that good. Yeah. I did know that they're having the big Disney today's Disney Day, isn't it, or something?
Disney Plus Day, yeah.
Oh yeah. So there'll be interesting things on Disney Plus. But I got the Disney Plus bundle, but I'll tell you what I did.
Yeah, I've got that too.
I went to and I checked it out, and I got it as a deal. There was a deal that I got, and it was through it was because I wanted to watch MLS soccer on ESPN Plus. That's why I got it. But I got it for a really good deal. And then the deal was about to run out because I've been paying like $6 a month. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the $6 is about to jump up to like 17 or whatever the hell it cost. And then I decided this week, because I wanted to watch old episodes of NYPD Blue on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
But there's too many fucking commercials. That Hulu, when you watch an old show on Hulu, holy fuck. It's like every 2 minutes there's a commercial. It's just too much. So somebody told me, was it my daughter's boyfriend or no, it was maybe it was somebody from the show said, we'll buy the ad-free Hulu. And I was like, ad-free Hulu? What? They said, yeah, they get rid of all the commercials. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to check it. So I go to check it, and I go to buy ad-free Hulu through Disney, which is where I got my bundle. And I went and bought it, and they ended up re-upping my discount rate for like another 6 more months. And then it cost me like $1.39 to get Hulu ad-free. And I was like, no, wait, that's all it was? So now there's no commercials
Oh boy.
when I'm watching old shows, so it was great.
And I've got the triple bundle there too, but I actually don't have to pay for it because it's included with my Verizon wireless plan.
Dude, I don't know if you watch stuff on Hulu.
I do.
I highly recommend getting the ad-free Hulu because when you have that bundle,
for me to upgrade,
it doesn't cost a lot of money. It costs like $1.39, and it's so worth it to not have those fucking commercials.
Right.
Those commercials drive you crazy. Yeah. So anyway, but I'm watching season 1 of NYPD Blue. And I'm just without the commercials, I'm just flying through it. Which is great. You know, it's just fantastic to have. I love when I'm watching an old show. You know, no matter, just because it's really cool to get through a season, like you go, okay, this is the end of the season, and then you know when it's done, like, oh, it'll be the good episodes from the top. Because old television's always at the end of the season and at the top of the season. Those are the good episodes.
Oh yeah.
All the other stuff in between is just bullshit.
Yep.
When you get to the end of the one season, the beginning of another one, it's when it gets really good. Yeah. So, I want to watch. I'll watch Thor this weekend and give my review of it. Let you guys know. But I've heard really nothing. I've heard nothing great about it. You know what I mean? Like no one said you've got to watch it. Like like when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, everybody was like, "Oh my God, you got to watch it. It's amazing." And then the same thing happened with Doctor Strange. They're like, "Oh my God, you got to watch it." But no one has gone to me and said, "Oh my God, Thor's so good." I've never heard that from anyone.
Well, I hadn't seen Thor yet, so I couldn't really give you an opinion.
Yeah, I'll say you were one of the people telling me how good Spider-Man was, and you told me how good Doctor Strange was. My favorite part about Doctor Strange was when it was coming out, we had not seen it yet, but Tyler was on the show, and so we start making up stuff, okay? And one of the things I made up about Doctor Strange is I go, oh, and John Krasinski plays Reed Richards in the Fantastic Four. And it was just one of the things that I made up, and it turned out to be true.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be true. And I just remember Tyler was so pissed off. He's like, you guys ruined the fucking movie. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
by the way, that was just Jason and I were just making that shit up. And then Jason goes, oh, yeah, and Professor X is in it and all this stuff. And so we start making this shit up, and it turned out to be true. And Tyler was pissed off.
I had actually seen some of the spoiler stuff, so I knew it was true as I was saying it.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
I
was literally just guessing shit. So, poor Tyler. Oh, hey, don't mind us, Steve. Have some sugar. Have some orange-colored sugar water. Don't mind us. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Chug that.
It's orange juice. Natural.
Yeah, it doesn't look very natural. Who made it?
Still full of sugar.
You know that's sugar caked.
100% orange juice, all
Uh-huh.
original, no fresh concentrate formulated.
Uh-huh.
Great for you.
Yeah. Which company made that? Sunny
Walmart.
Delight.
Walmart.
Mhm. Yeah, it looks very healthy.
Filtered water, orange juice concentrate.
Orange juice concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what concentrate is, right? That's
Okay.
cornstarch
I'm,
with orange food coloring.
I'm looking at the
Loaded in sugar.
sugar.
Cindy
No.
wants to know, does Steve have glasses for drinks? Yeah, that's a question that I always have when I see
Yes,
him drinking.
He
out of
actually
bottles.
does.
So you have glasses. You just you choose to not use them.
But it's just a little bit left, and I wasn't going to get a glass out for just a little bit.
Well, I drink my protein drinks and I don't put them in glasses, but
Yeah, you don't.
they're
Yeah.
sort of made to be,
I know
Yeah,
there's
that's like one serving.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Where
all
Steve's
that's left in
drinking
this.
like
Is about 1
12.
serving.
I mean, look at that. He's drinking from that giant vat of orange concentrate.
Fucking half of a gallon.
And I bet there's more in the grocery order today.
Probably.
Yeah. Who brings a grocery order in? Is that you, Christina, when you?
Yeah, I'm going to go pick it up today
Most of the time she
and
does.
bring it in. So, yeah,
Look at that.
I'll get
Well,
to
we
go
got a
through
show
his
tonight. We got a
groceries.
show tonight. We'll have a new Steve song.
Yeah.
Yep.
You find a place to live yet?
What?
You find a place to live yet?
Yeah, thank you. Here's the update. So, my wife and daughter went and looked at a place last night,
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
and they liked it.
Oh.
Oh,
How
You
shocking!
got,
Not the one that I told them. Now, I found one, and I told them to go look at it, and they did not like it.
right.
But then on the way back from that one, they said they found someone who works at some place that is a rental place, whatever, told my wife, hey, we got these,
Oh, yeah.
there's these homes that are opening up and going on the market like tomorrow or whatever. And so if they somehow she got a key to go look at a new place, and they went and looked at it, and it was fantastic. I mean, my daughter even took video of it and showed me the video, and I was like,
oh wow.
and I told them, I said, this is fabulous, man. If we can get this place, that's a definite keeper.
Because I found one, but I think it's too good to be true. I don't know the area is in Springfield, so it has to be in a bad area for
Well,
what you get.
Where is
What's
it?
the address?
2320 Yale Boulevard.
Yale.
I don't know where Yale is.
Isn't
Yale?
that
It's near Harvard.
yeah,
Park.
Harvard Park area. Yeah, that's
Is that knee deep in the hood?
It has to be.
It's not really in the hood, but there was a murder not too long ago
Oh.
in the area.
yeah, it's
No,
little
it was in
sketchy
that
over there,
general
but-
area, Amanda.
But it just seems like the house as a whole, because included in the rent includes your sewer, water, satellite TV, gas, cable, electricity, and garbage. And that's
Okay,
all
is it a
included in
room?
your rent.
Is it a room for rent or is it?
No,
renting
it's
for
a
work?
house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home for rent with a fenced-in yard, allows pets, and the whole
Scam.
shebang for
Uh,
under
scam.
$900 a month.
Oh, that no, it's probably
There's no
what
way.
the
there's
hell?
there's a lot of scams out there.
Under 900? No way,
$850 a month is what they're saying.
dude. No, that's
Huh?
at least 1,400 or
I've
1,500.
I've read the whole thing, and it's just crazy. I mean, it
Maybe the
has-
murder happened in the house.
It has 2 bedrooms. It has 2 generous bedrooms downstairs, one with carpet, one with hardwood floors, a full bath downstairs, kitchen, and upstairs it has a master suite with a fully equipped bathroom, oversized closet, tons of space.
Well, I'm not walking stairs. No.
No, but your daughter can.
So you want to give the big bedroom to my daughter? Hell no.
Well, then.
If there's a big bedroom, I want the big bedroom.
Oh shit! Then that's the problem, man.
You're damn right. I'm not going to live in some small bedroom. That 20-year-old's already got enough power over me. I don't need her sleeping in the big room.
Right.
Yeah. No,
But
they found.
it even had the rounded archways and everything.
Oh.
I sent you a couple
boy.
this morning, Ray.
Yeah, I haven't looked at. I've got to check them out. Yeah.
There-
No, my
there's
wife.
one-
My wife and daughter found one near the lake. They went and looked at it, and like I said,
Oh.
it was I mean, literally, the video of it was fantastic. I told my wife, I said, "Get that,
Yeah.
get that." So she contacted them today to say, "Hey, we want it." So,
Yeah.
but who knows?
Well, that's
So,
good
what'd
to
you
know.
send, Jason? Did you find a good one?
I sent you one that's over in Sherwood area. It was $16.50, but it didn't allow pets, so I just sent that one to you as a joke, saying your
Oh.
wife will probably love that one because it's got the rounded archways even
Yeah.
before you walk on the porch. And then I sent you one that was $1,200. That was a 4-bed, 2-bath in New Berlin.
Yeah, that I had
I've
that
seen
one
that
set
one.
up for my wife to go look at, and she never went.
Oh, really?
And then the guy got pissed
Wow.
off at me.
Oh, so it was that one. Okay.
Yeah, the guy that 4-bedroom.
Yeah.
I know. I thought that one would be great because then Goose could live with us. You know what I mean?
And contribute to the rent.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, that one's I thought that one was nice, but my wife, she didn't like it. I don't know why she didn't like it, other than I picked it out. But
Because you liked it.
yeah. But no, I like that 1,200 one a lot. I'll be damned. Oh, well, we should probably wrap it up because I got to go work out. And then I get my hair cut today, so thank God.
Mm.
All right, I've had enough thought about thongs and enough Steve kissing stories to sicken me for a month. We got a show tonight. If you're a subscriber, we invite you to come watch with us. It's literally just a tier 3 show. Just sign up for tier 3. Go to our Patreon page or go to morningdisaster.net and just click on subscriber page. It'll take you all there and you'll find out how it works. So subscribe to the show. All you need is a tier 3 to get tonight's show. And tonight's show is the best show of the week. The Thursday night show is good. But however, I'm warning you right now, we are going to try to start shows at Now's when we'll try to start them around 5:30 because NFL football starts tonight.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's why I was worried.
And I don't know what channel it's on, or is it on
NBC.
Amazon?
It's on Peacock.
So it's on NBC tonight?
Yep.
I didn't know if it was starting on Amazon Prime or how.
No, it's on Peacock tonight. NBC Peacock.
I can't wait.
Checked it out. I made
So
sure I had everything.
And this will be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, go Bills.
So it should be a good game. I can't wait. Can't wait for NFL football starts tonight, and the Cubs are out of it. So I'll be watching a lot of NFL football. Although, listen, the Cardinals were losing by 4 last night. The Cardinals were losing 5-1 going into the 9th inning, and they fucking came back and won the game.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
So I checked the odds last night. The Washington Nationals are winning, and I saw the Cardinals odds, and I looked. I go, oh shit! Look at those odds. I should throw a couple bucks on the Cardinals, but then I looked and I was like, oh shit! It's the 8th inning.
Oh yeah.
There's no way they're gonna win. It's the 8th inning. I should have thrown because even throwing a couple bucks on, I'd have won like 15.
Oh yeah.
They came back and won. They won 6-5. It was insane. So, yeah, I'm saying good for you Cardinal fans. I'd lost enough money on those fucking Cardinals this week. And this is the game I didn't bet. the one that they win. Oh well,
Have you noticed that the games that you don't bet, they end up winning?
they win.
Yeah.
And the ones I put money on, they fucking lose.
Huh?
Fucking Cardinals, sons of bitches.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cardinals are like, oh yeah, that Cub fan Ray Lytle in Illinois. bet
Yeah.
on us
Right.
for the game.
Let's help the fucking Lytle lose. Those bastards. All right, we're gonna wrap it up and head out. We'll talk to you guys tonight around 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock. But no matter what, the show's ending tonight at 7, so we can watch
Oh, yeah.
football.
Oh, definitely.
We'll see you guys then. So long, everybody. I don't know what that is, but I like it.
It's
Thong song.
thong song.
Oh, is that what it is?
Karaoke version.
Steve, where's the thong? So long,
Oh
everybody.
God.